G'day punters, I'm Kenny. This is another cooking episode. Today I'm making a strawberry burnt Basque cheesecake. Ingredients: 3 blocks of cream cheese. It's going to be a cup of granulated sugar. This is vanilla infused, there's vanilla pods in there. I'm going to use about a 3/4 teaspoon of salt, 4 large eggs, a couple of teaspoons of lemon juice, put a little bit of vanilla extract in there as well, and about 1.5 cups of cream. Got the oven set at 210 degrees for mine. Going to use an upright mixer with a paddle on it. The cream cheese I'm using is 250 grams, we're in Australia, okay? Cups, 250 ml. 1 cup of granulated sugar, about 3/4 teaspoon of Murray River pink salt. It's meant to be about 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, probably a bit more in there. About a teaspoon of fresh lemon juice I'm going to stick in there. Going to blend those together in the mixer. Give you a look. Just beating this at a slow speed. Just going to wipe off all the little bit of sugar up there, wipe it all off back into the bowl and get it going again, and we'll add some more ingredients. Can do this by hand as well, or with just a hand mixer as well. The idea is just to try and reduce the amount of air that you incorporate into the mix. About to add the eggs one at a time to this mixture. Make sure that it's properly incorporated in the mixture before adding the next eggs. Then I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of sifted white flour. I've just got some bread flour here, it's organic white, into that mixture, and then I'm going to add the 1.5 cups of cream. I give it a good old wipe down, or scrape down between adding ingredients, make sure I get everything incorporated. I'm going to sieve this mixture into the springform tin, which I've already lined with baking paper. If you look at that shortly, I think it's the old standard 9-inch one, which is about 200 and something mils, I think. I'll tell you the metric one size soon. 1.5 cups of cream. So it's 375 mils. All pretty close to it in here. Springform tin, 23 centimetres internal diameter. This strawberry compote, you don't need to stick that in obviously, you just cook it up with that batter as it is. All I did is cut up about 9 or 10 strawberries, added a bit of vanilla extract, probably a teaspoon or 2, and I guess maybe a tablespoon or more of granulated sugar, and just reduced it over low heat. And that's consistency I've got. You could probably sieve it if you want, you can make it into a coulis, but that's, I'm going to stick it in a cheesecake like that. I'm going to pour the batter now into the cheesecake springform tin, and then we'll shove it in the oven and talk about time and temperature. Another step you don't need to take is to sieve the batter, but I do anyhow because there's a little bit of lumps in there. It's inevitable, I think. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm just sieving it. Time 45 minutes. I think I've already mentioned the temperature already. I've got my oven set at 210 degrees. I've got a middle rack It's heated from the top and the bottom. I've dropped that compote in just around sort of the inner 2/3, I suppose, and now I'm just going to stir it a bit, not too much. Try and push some of the compote out to the side. And I think that'll do. Now into the oven for 45 minutes, going to keep an eye on it. That'll rise a fair bit. Just taken the cheesecake out of the oven. You see I've got a pizza base underneath it. It's risen a bit, cracked as well. That's alright. Looks for a little bit of wobble. I'll let this cool at room temperature, and then I'm going to let it sit in the fridge. The cake's pretty cool now, so I'm going to shove that in the fridge as I mentioned previously.